right, who's fired up? What an exciting time. Who is excited? Hey, everybody. Coming on. Yesterday was an incredible day, and people are either excited or they're flipping out. And, I usually do the lives and the support calls and the Q&As on Mondays and Wednesdays on my page here. But, this seems like a really good time to just add some support. And so here we are. Whoever's here, all 12 people. Hey, Shirley Ann, great to see you. Could listen to me forever. I don't know about that. Maybe my flute playing. Hey, Eric, great to see you. Everybody else out there. So the main purpose of this call is to inject some excitement into the field. And also, it's a Q&A. So if anybody has any questions about anything that's coming up, any healing, any clearing, anything like that, please feel safe to ask your questions, because what it does is it opens up some mirroring for a lot of people that watch these, but they're kind of in the background. And sometimes they don't feel safe. They may just be waking up. It may be new to them. And it really, really helps people to get some different perspectives. So if anybody has any questions around anything, please feel free to post them into the comments. And And so let's have some fun. There's so much good stuff happening right now. And, a lot of people haven't been following the military operation for 4 years. They haven't known where to get the information like many of us have. And so, the mainstream media has really been instilling just 100% fear and deception 100% of the time. So our invitation is to absolutely just hold space for these people, to not tolerate any disrespect, but anybody that's been following the feed in the last week, or especially the last 24 hours, people are flipping out. And there's people that have been trusting the plan that now they think the president of the U.S. has conceded. That's not true. And, a lot's going to be going down in the next 24 to 48 hours. And I'm not asking you to believe me or trust me. Like my teacher said, don't believe me. Don't believe yourself, but do your own research. But here's the bottom line, the number one thing I want to share. You can unplug at any time if anything that is trying to come into your field of awareness is pulling your vibration down. Because our vibration is the number one thing that is attracting all of these timelines, which you can imagine every single one of those dots. Like there's you, the big star. Actually, you're bigger than that, but just for an example. So you're the big star, and all those little stars right there are timelines. And if you don't understand what a timeline is, it's an event. It's whatever's happening in your life. It's your relationships, your abundance, your health, the animals, the earth, magic coming in, synchronicities, whatever. Those are timelines. They're events. And they're all happening right now. It's just that we're in 3D, so it's slowed down. So you're not seeing all of those things coming in because things are slowed down. However, this is the key. Our vibration is what attracts all of those into our reality and our timelines with our thoughts and our words and the emotion that we put behind those thoughts and words. Hey, Christina, great to see you. Thanks for joining us. Our thoughts and our words and the emotion that we put behind them are magnets. That's the easiest way I can explain it. And so every single thought, every single word, and the emotion that we put behind it is attracting and magnetizing these timelines to us. Events, the people, the relationships, the abundance or the lack thereof. And so super, super key. And what we're seeing right now is timelines are splitting from the old 3D earth. Many people may choose to still stay in fear, hatred, anger if they don't go in and do the forgiveness stuff, do the inner healing, and then get really consciously aware in each moment of what they are projecting onto this quantum vibrating hologram that we call our life. And it's all explained in this step-by-step guide, Waking Up in the Dream. And so that's what I come on and I speak about, because when I met one of my main mentors, everybody is our teacher. When we begin to wake up, everybody's our mirror. Like my teacher told me, everybody is you. And so that can be very interesting. It can create a big, huge opening. Hey, brother, great to see you. And it can also trigger the ego to go, everybody's not me. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not, one of the dark ones. Well, you may not be, but those are mirroring back the energies in the collective. 33 people on here right now, 13 comments. Thank you, everybody, for your energy. So, yeah, so like attracts like. So when we begin to pay attention to the frequencies that we are holding, and we stop projecting and judging, judgment's the biggest addiction on the planet. I wrote a whole chapter on it in the book, and how to dismantle it. And you've got to be willing to look at this program and see it, because we cannot dismantle, clear, or heal a program that we can't see. That's all there is to it, because the ego will just keep defending it, because the ego gets triggered with an emotion. And here's where most people get tripped up. They have a belief system. Their beliefs aren't even theirs. If you examine your belief system, you're going to see that it all came from outside of you. You may have ones that you really hold on to, like love is the answer, and that I am an unlimited being. Those are the only two I kept. When my mentor got me to look at my belief system, I was like, wow, these aren't even mine. And everybody's reacting to anything that comes in, any information that challenges their belief system. You can see that happening everywhere right now on social media. Either people are aligned and they've been following the higher frequencies, or they're triggered and they're pissed off and they've been brainwashed into hating one of the people that's trying to save them. And I'm not political, but I stand for truth. And I've been following this for 4 years. It's so easy to see when you begin to tune in and pay attention. And it's being ramped up right now, so extreme to where it's almost like comical in a way. 10:10 right now on Friday in Thailand. 10:10 on the counter. All this stuff's lining up. When you start to play with the frequencies, you start to see these synchronicities showing up over and over and over and over. And these are the tools, and this is what I love to dive into on these lives and on my YouTube channel, Portal to Awakening, and on the journeys that I go on one-on-one each month, and take them through this incredible dismantling and healing process, because I've never found anything that goes in and does it faster. And so, does anybody have any questions? Anything coming up for anybody? Anything they want to clear? Any questions around manifestation? Not that I have all the answers, but when we open it up, everybody learns. And after somebody asks the first question, watch, the other questions will come in. But usually everybody's waiting because they don't want to be the first one to ask a question. I don't know why that is, but it's quite interesting to observe. And so, if anybody has something, then that would be really, really cool to bring up. I'm going to pull up something here on my screen real quick. And yeah, so I mean, the main thing is, are you excited right now? You know, are you excited? Because if you're not, then you're probably running a program. And it's okay. It's not to judge yourself. Hey, Heather, great to see you. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, Heather went through the course and she's out there shining her light. So here's the deal. Whether you believe it or not, we are at the most exciting time in recorded history ever. And we came here for this. Thousands and thousands of years of control, deception, the money system, the medical system, the history, science, the psyop. It's all been lies. And we've got to wake up and just be cool with the fact that we've been deceived. It's been part of the dream. Does Trump stay in office? All my information says yes. I don't really want to get political here and trigger anybody, but there's videos on my page. It's going down. Everybody else has committed treason, and that's going to happen. So, hey, Roberto, great to see you. Can you feel your energy shift? Yeah, great question too. Absolutely. So think about a thought right now. Think about something happy and feel into your body. When I wake up every single morning and I come out of the sleeping dream, I immediately go into loving on every one of my cells. And I consciously create my day. And as soon as I smile, I can feel my vibration go up. And this is a journey that I take everybody through, that I journey with every month, one-on-one, because it's truly life-changing. And when we go in and do the inner healing and clear the stuff that happened during childhood, everything starts to magnetize to us that we do desire, instead of those subconscious beliefs that are still underneath the surface that we may not be aware of, because we kind of forget about that stuff and we cover it up. And so think about something that you love and feel that energy. And then think about something that you don't like or something that creates fear. Your vibration immediately comes down. That keeps people trapped in 3D. So the whole game, conscious awareness, is the only game in town. It's the only game. That and having fun. So what is the highest vibration? Excitement. It's excitement and love and kindness and generosity and compassion. So if you're not in excitement, you can feel it. Now the ego, the untrained ego, wants to go, I'm pissed off and this is why, and it's other people's fault and everything sucks. I used to be like that. I was a judgeaholic. I was suicidal at a couple times in my life, because I saw the program and I'm like, if this is what life is going to be like, I don't want to be here, And then I met my teacher and I saw how I was running programs, and I was heavily influenced by the disinformation and the programming that was coming in. I mean, I grew up in Catholic school. It was all judgment all the time, 24/7, all guilt, all shame, all you're going to hell on Judgment Day. They got it all rigged. Pray to somebody outside you to try and save you. Give money. Kneel down and beg forgiveness before a man nailed to a cross. Come on. So yeah. Hey, Rob. Yeah, it's incredible right now. And so I invite anybody. I might come on here and I might go, it's incredible. And people might go, or they might have an assumption, well, you're doing great. You have money. You have all this, whatever. It's not necessarily true. I have shifted my thinking to eliminate all of the fears that I used to have around money. Thereby, I attract abundance right now. I give it away. Up until 2 years ago, my program was lack of money. I paid over $100,000 to buy every spiritual book. I went to every 3-day seminar in San Diego, Los Angeles, Nevada, and nothing ever changed. I got some good information. The stuff came into my mind and I went, yeah, that's really good. And then I'd finish the book and my programs were still running. I'd go to a 3-day seminar and I'd be all pumped up. And then a week later, I'd be right back to my same programs. Why? Because nothing taught me how to go in and dismantle the subconscious programs like this. And I never planned on writing a book ever. I was living in my recording studios. I was happy doing that. And, long story short, I came to Thailand to be with somebody and it didn't work out. We thought we were soulmates. And I can't make money recording here. I almost had the book done. And I was basically forced beautifully by the universe into putting it out, created a course. It's taken off. It's changed hundreds of people's lives. And it's just me talking to Jeff. I wrote the book for Jeff so I would never forget, ever. It's one part healing. It's one part completely dismantling the belief system, seeing how it's set up, having that aha moment. And then the third piece is consciously creating our reality every morning and then throughout the day, and learning how to track the vibration and frequency of every single thought, every single word, and every single emotion. How long did it take me to change my program? 30 years. 30 years. But now I take people through it in 30 days. And, we still have to practice it. But once you see how the program works, it can never have its hold over you. Yes, you can slip back. Yes, you can still have a memory. You can still get triggered. But with the tools that I teach and I mirror people every single day, I'm on them. I mean, the program can't survive. I can listen to somebody's story, and I've been trained to do this over the years. I can go in and see where the wound is immediately and go, there it is. Do you want to forgive? Do you want to clear it? And you can do it in one day, or you can let your ego hold on to it, and you can take a month or years or decades. And I watch people clear things that they've been holding on to for 5, 6, 7, 8 decades every month. And this is it. And the beautiful thing is, and the exciting thing is that with all of the energies that are coming into the planet right now, all of our thoughts, all of our words, and the emotion we put behind that are being amplified and magnified. So things are going to start manifesting much, 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 much quicker. I see it. I look up, I see the times 10, 22, 11, 33, 12, 44. I mean, it's just a game, but it's happening all of the time. And the people that are showing up, the people that are aligning, the blessings, it's just happening. I will not allow myself to focus on any negativity, any triggers. If I have a judgment, I know it's about me. Every single judgment is about us. But the hologram is tricky until one figures it out, because most people think that things out there are happening to us. That's not the case. It's actually 180 degrees the opposite of that. And that's how the controllers have been able to keep people recycling in the same 3D fear-based programming over and over and over, watching the television, being in religion, listening to science. There's some good science, but they haven't released any of the stuff, that all the free energy, knowing that. How about this one? How many people here on this call believe that they can reverse their aging? How many people believe they can reverse their aging? Let's talk about that, because I love this one, because I play with this every day. How's it working? People tend to not believe things Hi, brother. So great to see you. Well, let's connect later today if you have time. Been missing you. Okay, so let's check this out. Yeah. Okay. So 5 or 10 years ago, we weren't talking about med beds. Now they're so in our face, we just know it's a given. We know they're here. We know it's coming. So let's talk about reversing our aging. If you've done any research at all, or if you don't know this, people used to live on Earth for thousands of years. They only left when they were ready to go experience something else. The only reason that we're recycling over and over is because, number one, our DNA got hijacked. So we haven't been healing because the body is self-healing. Now, our DNA is being activated. It's coming back online. And our thoughts and our words and the emotion that we put behind those are really, really key. So do you wake up every day? And do you smile? And do you love on every one of these trillions of cells? How many people out there love on their body every single day and tell every single cell how much they love them? And they're lying in bed in the morning, first thing, before those 50 to 80,000 thoughts start running every day. I got to do this. I got to get up. I got to put on a pot of coffee. I got to get ready to go to work. Now you just pulled 3D all into what was a 0 point, meaning you woke up into a fresh dream and there were all these possibilities. But once those 50 to 80,000 thoughts start running, it just brings in all the old stuff. So the key is to consciously create your reality and own and become aware of your frequency in every moment. It's the only game in town. Game, set, match. That's it. That's it. So does anybody have any questions around that? Thank you, Eric. I've had some good teachers and, I've gone down the rabbit hole. This is it. It's this simple. If you follow this, everything in your life and relationships will shift. And, I'm not just trying to sell you a book, but for the price of a Happy Meal, you can change your life entirely. All you have to do is do the steps. And also, all of my videos are free on my YouTube page, Portal to Awakening. And I'm doing these every week. Today I'm on it Friday, but my scheduled calls are Monday and Wednesday in the US. I'm a day ahead in the future because I'm currently in Thailand. But so this is the opportunity to come on and ask questions, go deeper. And now, before I end any one of these transmissions, we have the opportunity to collectively drop in, and we'll do this in a little bit, and amplify our frequency and then just blast it out to the entire planet and beyond. And if you don't think that it's having an effect, let me tell you that it is, because we are, all connected. So this is my joy. This music, art, animals, nature. This is it. And when you step into this every day and decide to only do what you love, you will see, this is called soul purpose, only doing what you love. Now, this has been the challenge in 3D, because the program has been get dropped into school, the school system that's been completely manipulated and hijacked, where they teach you what to think instead of how to think. Okay? So we are in the process of creating the new school system. This book is in the process of getting turned into a book for children, because when we learn to process our emotions and triggers when we're 6 or 7 years young, That's going to change the whole game, because nobody's going to be creating more negative 3D timelines with their reactive emotions, because they're going to see with a new awareness that every single thought, every single word, and the emotion that we put behind them are creating our reality. It's that simple. Okay, school's done. Here's your diploma. You just save yourself $250,000 in 25 years. Welcome to the free world. It's coming. Free energy, healing, everything. Healthy, food, water, everything's going to be vibrating at the highest level. And right now, it's a little bit of cacao here. Right now, you can bless every single thing that you're putting into your body. And if you're not, then I invite you to start playing with that. Thank you, Barrett. Appreciate you, brother. It works. All I can tell you is it works. And, it took a long time to say that, because I was like, well, my books really kick ass. And then I was like, afraid that people are going to go, well, you're such an egotist. And, there's programs running on all sides, but I'll tell you what, I take people through this process every month, and I can tell you that it completely changes the way they create their reality. And they heal. No matter what has happened to them, they heal. And it's an incredible process. And I went through hell to put this information together in the easiest to digest, step by step thing. And if it resonates, great. And if it doesn't, and if I trigger you, that's cool too. Because everybody that triggers us are our greatest teachers. See? So everybody that we judge are our greatest teachers. It's not just the people we love. That's easy. But when you can become aware and go, oh, I just had a judgment. That's about me. Now you're awake. Now you're starting to clear some stuff really quick. So anybody have any questions? Anything around healing? Anything around clearing? Anything around manifestation? Here's a good question. I got to scroll back through these, so I do my best to get to all of them. Eric, does breath work help? Absolutely. It's what I do first thing every morning when I wake up. I go in and I breathe and I love on every one of these trillions of cells, and I give them love, because you know what? These trillions of cells have been unconditionally loving us and serving us since we've been in the womb. If that doesn't make you cry and bring tears to your eyes, I don't think you get it. They don't ask for anything in return. They're purifying your blood. They're beating your heart, creating new skin. Trillions of cells are firing off right now just for us to have this conversation, which, by the way, is going through thin air. My $10 computer isn't even plugged into the wall. I'm on the other side of the world, or am I? And we're all downloading this and processing it in real time. Boom, 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 boom. Every one of your trillions of cells is doing that for you. So when we breathe in that prana and oxygen, and we give love to every one of those cells, and I mean we give love to them. I'm rubbing my body. I'm massaging it. I'm doing it until the hair stands up on my arms. I'm loving on my body. And men tend to be a little resistant to this. Women, very easy. Men, they got some barriers, and that's why men have heart attacks, because they're holding on to stuff. No, it's time, guys, to get in touch with our feminine side. Be lovers. That's it. And so this is really, 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 really key. Really key. So I invite you. How much time do I spend thanking my cells? I do a half hour to an hour minimum. Because you know why? The other 23 hours, for most people, are just running the same programs and the same thoughts over and over and over and over. So not only do I do it first thing in the morning, because that's the most important and powerful time to create your day before the thoughts start running, but I set 15 alarms on my phone that go off every hour, every day, and I have every single one of my clients that I journey with do the same thing. Why? Because when an alarm goes off at 9:22, 10:33, 11:44, 12:12, 1:22, 1:33, it's your higher self tapping you on the shoulder going, psst, where's your frequency right now? Are you in the future? Are you in the past? Or are you excited? And you're pumped up and you're pulling in more incredible people, more abundance, more clients, more grounding on the earth, more love, more gratitude for your food, air, water, everything. You're just a magnet, man, and you are magnetizing it. And anything that comes up that hasn't been healed, then you go in and you clear it. You forgive people. You forgive yourself. You do it. You make a commitment to be ruthless with your self-love and with everybody else. And if there's anybody that you haven't forgiven, then you're holding those frequencies. So you're going to keep attracting those same people in relationships in life. It's so freaking simple when you see how it works and you're just willing to do the inner journey. It's 10:33 right now with 22 people on here. Makes me want to blow my flute and have everybody send out love to every one of their cells. Ready? How deep can you go with your love on your cells and sending it out to the planet? Go deep. How much can you love on yourself? Really love on yourself. Feel that. Feel how much your cells have been loving you. And then send that love out to the planet and know that you are speeding up the greatest shift in humanity right now. We're rocking this right now. How wonderful. Smile. Are you smiling? You're loving on your body as it's loving on you in every moment. I love it. It gets me high. You know, there's a time when I would not have not even come on and played that flute. I don't play the flute. I just ordered this thing from New Mexico. I wouldn't have come on and played the flute. I would be afraid of getting judged. I'm just like, F it. I love this thing. I sucked on it for the first 2 days. But now I just kept putting love into it. And can you reverse your eyesight? Of course. Do you believe that you can? Or do you believe more that you're not sure and you're doubting? Yeah. Everything's going to be able to be healed very soon. The med beds. And then there will come a time when we don't even need the med beds. The med beds are just the next step in the hologram so people will believe. Because if I told people right now, you can grow back a limb right now if you believe it, how many people would go, I don't think so? Well, if you don't think so, then your wish is your command. So the more that we believe, our beliefs create our reality. The problem is that so many people's belief systems are 80% negative, and they haven't been taught how to go in and clear them and do the inner healing. So what do? They keep magnetizing more of whatever they're holding inside into their vibrating hologram. Yeah. So this is the key. This is the key, you know? All right. Here's a great question. What about interstellar travel? All right, let's dive in. This is one of my favorite questions to ask people. Okay. So when I use the term, tune into this. When I use the term, we are sovereign, unlimited beings. How many people believe that you're an unlimited being? Pop in the comments, yes, if you believe it, if you want to. I'm not trying to make you do shit you don't want to do. But do you truly believe that you are an unlimited being? I know most light workers will say, yeah, we're unlimited. But I don't know that many people that are truly creating their reality every morning from an unlimited mindset. I see many people that go, well, I want the house and the car and some money in the bank. That's still 3D. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Barrett, Cheryl, Grace. Yeah. Okay. So, do you create your reality every morning, every day, throughout the day, from an unlimited mindset? And I'll be honest with you, even I have to remember. So I write down these words like unlimited. I make them my main focus. I make sure that I come back with my alarms every day, and I've got reminders everywhere. I play with this stuff because you know what? If you don't, the 3D world is going to pull you down, or it could pull you down. I don't want to say it is going to. That's scratch that. But this is the game, and this is the only game. This is the only game in town is conscious awareness. So let's go back to Barrett's reflection here. Let me find it. Oh, I got to scroll. Okay. So, do you believe that you're unlimited? Now, let's introduce the next important word, which is, do you believe and do you think and create your reality? Do you believe that you are a multi-dimensional unlimited being? Okay. So what does that even mean? Are we existing in different timelines at the same time right now? My information tells me that we are. And if you look at all these, okay, so there you are, you're the star. Imagine. Okay, so look at all these. Those lights, imagine those are timelines. Okay, what's a timeline again? It's an event. So right now I'm on Facebook. I'm manifesting clients. I'm manifesting money. I'm out with the puppies, the wild jungle dogs. I'm playing guitar. I'm playing music. I'm playing concerts all over the world. I'm doing workshops all over the world. I'm traveling all over the place. I'm doing whatever. That's a timeline. Well, they're not in the future. They all exist right now. They're all vibrating around us. Okay? So it's kind of like the television where there's 30 frames per second. The programming of the television is going 30, 30. So it's one frame, but there's 30 of them at a time, but you can't see it with your eye because everything's been slowed down in 3D so that we can experience this. So when we talk about being a multi-dimensional unlimited being, play with that. Write these words down. I invite you to write these words down right now, because after we go back to scrolling, on Facebook, and there's all this energy going off right now, and that's great. But That's external. And we may use it to uplift ourselves and align with others and inspire others. I love Facebook. I've got a global community all over the world that I've connected to because of Facebook. So I love it. I'm not angry at Facebook anymore. I will not hold any energy, negative energy towards anybody, because guess who's holding it? Guess who would be holding it? Me. And guess what it would be doing? It would be attracting like energy because it's a magnet. So I'm thankful for Facebook. Facebook's changed the entire game. I'm not leaving to go to Parler or MeWe or whatever. I got a couple backup accounts, but that's not where the game is won. We won right here. And we won. And no matter what's playing out right now, we've already won. I can guarantee you that. And the more that we hold that frequency, the faster we will see that show up in our reality. Guaranteed. It's a promise. So, anybody else have any other questions? Come on, people. Because I'll go. I don't need to stay on, but I love you guys and I love the energy, and there's some incredible people on here. And we've got a lot of momentum and a lot of energy going on right now. 30 people, 32 comments. And thank you for everybody that stayed on here. I'm glad that you find this valuable. You know, to me, this is it. And my only goal was to come on and raise the frequency, because there's a lot of people out there right now that are triggered, they're in fear, and they're still, even though they claim to be awake, which levels of being awake, of awakening, are unlimited. I mean, there's always another level of conscious awareness. So be easy on yourselves. It's okay to fall back. It's just that the key is to train yourself to be aware of the frequency of single thought and word, and see how the ego wants to defend until you dismantle the whole ball of wax. You got to dismantle the belief system. You got to get rid of it. It's a trap. It's a prison. Your belief system, our belief system, is a prison. Now, your mind might go, well, what about the belief that love is the answer and that I'm an unlimited divine being? I agree. I'm talking about the core belief system is a prison. It's a prison. The ego defends it, and it feeds off of it. So let's look at it like this. Let's say that my hand is a belief, okay? It could be anything. So let's put it up here. So this is one of my beliefs, and I got to hold on to it because it makes me feel safe. And if I didn't have any beliefs, I wouldn't know who I was, and then I'd be in fear, and my whole fake 3D reality would fall apart. Hello. You want your fake 3D reality to fall apart because it's fake, and it's based on beliefs that have been keeping everybody trapped. This is key. This is one of the biggest keys ever. Got to be able to see the programs in order to dismantle them. Have to. So, let's say this is a belief. Well, guess what? It's blocking millions of unlimited other possibilities that can come in because it's in the way. Now, that's not to say you couldn't be allowing in other beliefs, but I'm telling you, watch people in the 3D program. They are attached to their belief, and if anything tries to challenge it, they get triggered, and they judge, they lash out, and they get triggered. So what do? They keep magnetizing and attracting the same thing and the same people, and they keep recycling the same stuff over and over. I was a judgeaholic. It's why I wrote a whole chapter on judgment. Judgment is the biggest addiction on the planet. It's not drugs and alcohol, not even close. It's judgment. And until one can see that, they'll still justify their judgments. Watch. See if you do it. See if you do it. See if you can dismantle that program. See if you're still judging. Yeah. But even saying sheep mentality is us judging other people. And I used to say that too, so I'm not knocking it, but just have compassion. These people don't know, and we didn't know at one time, so just have compassion. There's a lot of people that are going to get shocked, horribly shocked, into realizing that every single thing they've been believing was a lie. And that's going to be a tough one. They haven't had the benefit of figuring it out like over 20, 25 years, like some of us, and so they're going to get it all at once, and it's going to be tough. So it's going to be our invitation to be very compassionate to everybody. And instead of saying, "We told you so," give them a hand up and say, "We've been waiting for you." That's an awakened, heart-centered light worker, or whatever you want to call it. I don't really like the words because they get misused a lot, but that's somebody that's, operating from their heart center and understands how frequency and vibration works. Because the only reason we would call people names, and again, I used to call people sheeple. It was frustrating to see. But when I was judging them, who's holding the judgment? Me. So when I became really, really, really responsible for cleaning up my frequency and healing Jeff, I realized I can't have any judgments about anybody. I have to forgive everybody, no matter what. And if you don't, then you're never going to heal. You're never going to get out of 3D. It's that simple. But the good news is it's so freaking easy to heal if you just take the ego out of the equation and just realize that every single thing that happened to us was part of our soul contract. And you don't have to believe me on that. If that triggers you, then just look at it. But don't get mad at me, because I'm just delivering loving information here based on what I've found to be my truth, going down the rabbit hole. I got traumatized big time. My dad was killed in a plane crash when I was 7. I couldn't process that. I had no dad. I was the only kid with no dad. I shut down. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I was in shock. It was over. I didn't even know how to process it. And then I had 2 stepfathers, and they would take me out into the garage and beat me with a stick. And, they didn't know. They downloaded bogus programs from their parents. Okay. But when I finally woke up and figured it out, and I figured out that every single thing is a magnet, it's simple. Got to forgive everybody. It doesn't mean that what they did is right. You forgive them because you're clearing your own frequency and energy. And quite possibly you've done the same thing to other people in another past life. It's very possible we've all been murderers, rapists, thieves. I mean, come on. Everybody's your mirror. It doesn't mean that you're a rapist or anything, or a pedo or anything, but those are mirroring back the collective. And this is all coming up to be cleared. So the simplest thing is do the inner healing, completely dismantle your belief system, and commit to tracking every single thought, every single word, and the emotion that you hold behind them. And that's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. And if you do that, your life will shift into one of complete magic and miracles. But guess what? It's not magic and it's not miracles. It's the law, capital L, capital A, capital W, of frequency and vibration. It's the law. It can't be changed. It's how everything was created. So I get fired up because it's true. And it works. And I see it every single month. I see people go, "Oh my God, I thought I was awake, but you got me to see all these programs I've been running underneath." And I go, "Yeah, they're tricky, aren't they? They're tricky until you learn how to feel that frequency." And you really have to go through the process. I give people tools to where you will actually track your thoughts all day long to the best of your ability. And you will write down the numbers on a sheet at night. It's the fastest way to dismantle your belief system and heal I've ever found, ever, ever, ever. And if anybody's interested in doing that, I take 4 or 5 people through this process one-on-one every month. And we do a call every week. It's recorded, so you can go back and watch it. You can watch the story of your ego. You can watch how you respond and react. And it's a long call. But not only that, then I'm in contact with these people every day of the week. I'm calling them forward. I'm mirroring them. I'm showing them how to dismantle the program. And it's amazing that people will resist. They'll keep trying to think their way into healing instead of feeling it. I see this happen all the time. And some people go right in and they feel it and they clear it. And other people, they just keep trying to think their way out of it. And you can't do that. You've got to feel the wound in order to clear it. It doesn't have to be painful. Yeah, we might get on a call and cry and shed some tears. Or you might have to kneel down in front of your bed, stack a couple pillows, and pound out the anger with your fists, with your arms, so you don't hurt yourself. It's easy to do when you're ready to do it. So I just want to thank everybody for coming on this call and staying on. We got 29 people, 36. Yeah, we have a great group here. I'm so thankful. And I'm here every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And that may be different times in different countries, because it's my Tuesdays and Thursdays because I'm in the future. I'm 12 or 13 hours ahead here in Thailand. But it's Monday and Wednesday for now. I might spread it out. Maybe Monday and Wednesday are too close together. But for now, that's what I created. And that's on my marketing stuff. But yeah, I mean, conscious awareness is the only game in town. So, if anybody, would like to go on this journey, follow the link down below there. And there's a few short questions. It describes every single thing we do in detail, all the testimonials from many incredible people I have people that went through this journey and they literally look 20 years younger. I'm not kidding. People were just holding pain and anger and guilt and stuff in their face and in their body. This is what we do. And so you want to heal your body, go in and forgive this stuff and clear it, There's a link for the book. It's half price right now. If anybody wants to grab it or give it as a gift to somebody. And, this is it. This is the stuff. This is the only game in town. And I love doing this stuff. So yeah, you can go if you want to join the mailing list. And I don't spam people. It takes a lot for me to put out an email because I want it to be valuable. I get hundreds of emails every day. And if I send you anything, I want it to be really valuable, not just a bunch of filler trying to sell you stuff. Of course, I've always got a link to the book if somebody wants to buy it. And I've always got a link if somebody wants to come and do the journey. But I do my best to always put something really valuable and something that's going to raise your conscious awareness, because what else is the point, So anyway, let's see if we have any more questions real quick. Thank you for all the love. Okay, I'm going to share this because I want to mirror this. Hi, Jeff. Sorry for my ignorance. Wow, that's a really heavy judgment on yourself. Where did you learn that? I know where, but I'm inviting you to look at that. Your words are very powerful. Would you call a beautiful, innocent little child ignorant? Would you want him to carry that program and be wounded by that? I really invite you to clear that. I know you didn't mean it, but it's a program. Okay? The bell is an aha moment. It's my Tibetan bell. Let's see if I can get it going. This is high vibrational frequency. Close your eyes and smile right now and imagine whatever it is you desire. Imagine it already being here. It's not in the future. This is the key. You see, any desire is already here now. They didn't teach you that in The Secret. They don't teach you that in school because they don't want you to know. So yeah, my Tibetan bowl, it's a frequency raiser. And I love to hit it because I can feel it. And for me, it's like an aha moment. So thank you for asking. But be very loving. Don't ever call yourself ignorant again. Love on yourself. Do you do mirror work every day? Do you get in the mirror and I love you. I love you so much. You've done so amazing. Oh my God. And if the ego goes, yeah, but you messed up. And yeah, I was learning. I was dismantling these 3D programs and wounds that were given to me. They're not my fault, you know? So, yeah. So, sending you guys lots of love. If you guys want to do one more quick thing here, let's do another amplification to send out to the planet to help amplify and anchor in the new 5D timelines and beyond. Let's give thanks to all our teachers, especially the people that judge or trigger us, all our family members that might still be asleep or whatever. Love on them, love on them, love on them. When you shift your frequency and drop the judgment and the frustration, it'll shift their energy. It will. I see it happen all the time. I journey with people, I take them through the course, and they go, I don't know what happened, but my mom stopped. She totally changed. And I'm like, yeah, and you didn't even have to say anything, huh? Because you changed your frequency and she can feel that whether she's aware of it or not. This is how it works. It's invisibly, beautifully wonderful. So let's all focus, whoever the 24 people that are on here right now. And for those that watch this after the fact, know that there's no such thing as time. So if you join in at any time and drop into your heart and smile and amplify your thoughts and see every cell of your body vibrating, healing, see yourself forgiving everybody, thanking everybody for perfectly playing their role, then nothing else you can do. You've done it. You won. You won the game. And then are you excited right now? Are you in gratitude? What are you going to do for the rest of the day or evening? Are you going to be happy, dance, play some music, love on your body, reach out to somebody and tell them how much you love them, how grateful you are? So let's do it. So first thing I'm going to do, ask everybody, we'll shut our eyes. I'll get the ball going. So we're going to smile. Take some deep breaths, very slow. Nothing needs to happen in a hurry. Give every one of those cells in your body love. See if you can really feel into every cell in your body, or as many as you can from your head to your toe. They're vibrating. They're listening to you right now. They're loving the fact that you're loving on them. They've been waiting. Keep breathing slowly. See how much you can love on yourself. See if you can love on yourself deeper than you ever have. For everything you've been through, everything you've overcome, all the wonderful things you've done, how you've continued to hang in there through thick and thin. How deep can you love on yourself? Are you still smiling with every breath? I don't know what that sounds like out there, but it's 101:11 on the counter. Bing. You can't make this up. It's 11:01. There's 33 people on the call. Come on, people. You can't make this stuff up. Or can you? All right. So now that our vibrational field is amplified, we're going to blast this out to the planet. And we're going to see waves going out to everybody. Everybody. Here we go. Keep smiling. Get excited. How excited do you feel right now? It's the highest vibrational frequency. Now's your chance to ramp it up through the roof. See it circling the entire galaxy and beyond. Huge purple, golden waves of, and whatever your favorite color is, of love and light. See everybody's heart getting blasted right now. Can you feel it? Oh man, I love it. I love it. Can you guys feel this? Yeah. Here we go. Let's keep it going. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I'm buzzing. That makes me high. I love it. Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's imbued your energy, your love, your presence, your comments. There's Eric. Hey, Eric's getting one of those flutes. He's the man. Yeah. So yeah, thank you, everybody. I don't know when my next live is. My next definite live is Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific in the US, Monday and Wednesdays. But I might come on before because this is what I do. And right now, you know, I woke up to lots. Thank you, brother. Thank you for being on here. It's great to see you. I woke up to lots of, panic and commotion out there from what went down yesterday in Washington. And, there's just, a lot of people that are getting sucked in by the mainstream media. And so the key is to unplug and to align with like-minded people and hold that frequency. You can feel it. You know that what they've been doing is a lie. I mean, it's all being exposed. So moving forward, how often are you excited during the day? Do you set reminders on your phone to come back to excitement and presence throughout the day? I set 15 alarms on my phone. Think about this. If you were to catch 10 alarms on your phone each day and just spend 1 minute going, okay, let me get present. Let me love on every cell. Let me breathe in and amplify my smile and my excitement and see everything that I've already manifested into my reality. It's already here now. If you did that 10 times a day, that's 300 times a month. If you don't think that's going to shift everything in your reality, I got news for you. It's going to shift everything in your reality. That and going in and doing the inner healing. If there's anybody to forgive, anything to clear, then do it. And if you need assistance in doing it, then, reach out. Reach out. It's it. This is the game. And so thank you, everybody. Sending lots of love. And I came here at the right time. Oh, I love it. How wonderful. And so, yeah. Hey, Linda, great to see you. Okay, cool. That's take action. Because here's the thing. The ego goes, yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah, those alarms sound good. But how many people picked up their phone and went, I'm going to set those alarms? I mean, we're talking about dismantling the automatics. So the only way to do that is to install something else that's going to break those automatics. And these are the tools to do it. That's all there is to it. This will be the new school system. It's coming. It's here. So you guys rock. And I'm almost tempted to stay on for another 3 minutes because it's going to be 11:11 here in a few minutes. And how could I not want to take advantage of that with 30 people on here? And it's almost 1:11:11 on the counter here that we've been going. Thank you to everybody that's been on here. Where can I get a flute? Bluebearflutes.com. Blue, B-L-U-E, bluebearflutes.com. It's in New Mexico. Yeah, they're really cool. They smell amazing. Smell that. It's cedar. The whole place smells so wonderful. Yeah, and I just got this thing. I didn't know how to play it before, but it's pretty easy to figure out. So, yeah. So anyway, what a blast. Loving all of you. And yeah, thanks for coming on. I don't know what else to say. There's 2 minutes till 1:11. Since we have all this momentum and it is going to be 11:11, I'm going to hang on for 2 more minutes. And I'm going to do the ramp up one more time. If anybody wants to do it, they can. If anybody wants to leave, they're just numbers. They're synchronicities. They're numbers that we play with. 11:11, 12:22, 11:33. And they start to show you that you are creating your reality. You'll start to see the synchronicities pop up on your clock or on your phone or whatever. So yeah, it's just you playing with your reality, So, and does anybody have any more questions about anything before we go? Clearing, inner healing, creating your reality, anything. Thank you for that. Thank you, brother. I so appreciate you. There's the link if anybody wants to grab it. And the link underneath that's scrolling by is the information if you're interested in going all in and you really want to go on the deepest dive that you've probably ever been on. And I don't say that with an ego. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that have been on a deep dive. I'm talking about for where you're at right now. So let me see what we got here. Yep. Okay, get ready. I said Blue Bear Flute, or it could be Blue Bear Flutes, plural.com. Just type it into Gaggle. It'll come right up. Okay, so here we are, 11:11. So let's rock it one more time. Let's rock the planet and just amplify and love every single cell in your body and send it out to the universe. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Let's ramp it up. Are you smiling? It's 11:11. See everybody getting blasted with your love in the collective, all the power, this wave that we have going on right now. Wow. What a rush. You guys rocked it. So much love and gratitude. Thank you to everybody that shares these. And yeah, keep rocking and rolling, man. There is so much good being exposed. Really, really, really. Thank you for the love. I appreciate all of you. A lot of people I'm seeing here, I don't know who you are, so thanks for stopping by. It's one of the things I love about Facebook. All these people show up that I don't even know who they are. 11:11, Lindsay Ann, Bo, 11:11. We're rocking it. We're kicking ass. And if you don't think this is affecting the quantum field, just trust. And you don't need to know. How does it feel in your body? You can feel it. If you're not smiling right now, I don't know. I gave it all I had. I've given all I've had. I've almost lost my voice. But I'm stoked. I feel really, really blessed. And I feel super honored that so many incredible people out there took the time to hang in here on this call. And please feel free to share this on your pages or anything else with anybody that you may feel that may be feeling down right now and needs to, understand how to step out of the fear-based programs of 3D. This is it. This is it. So until next time, have an incredible day. And oh, how kind. How kind, brother. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we've been doing it for a long time, Like frequencies are like frequencies. So thank you for that. Sending you lots of love and everybody else. And again, anybody that's interested in going on this journey, come check it out. It's truly a very, very powerful experience. And so I'll leave you with that. And much love, everybody. Total honor to connect. And just thank you so much. Till next time, big love.